So now we're finding the distance between 2 points. I've got two problems here. And I've got the distance between -2, -5. So I've gone left 2 and down 5. And 4, 3. So right 4, up 3. And I want to find the length of this line. The problem is it's not going horizontal or vertical. And so I have to find this diagonal distance. And I can't just count squares diagonally. So what I like to do is I like to think rise over run, just like you would do slope, and think about how do you change this into a right triangle. And so I come up with the verticals. And so up and over, rise over run, or you could also create the triangle this way. And so this is the triangle I'm looking at. And what's nice about this is it creates this nice right angle. And I'm going to be able to do a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And so how far up and down did I go to get from this point, -2, -5, to this point, 4, 3? I'm looking at the y values. From -5 to 3. 3 minus a -5 is a total distance of 8 up and down. From -2 to 4, how far left to right did I go? I went a total distance of 4 minus a -2. So I end up adding, and that's 6. And so that a squared plus b squared, and it doesn't matter which one is a and which one's b, 6 squared plus 8 squared equals our c, which is our distance we're looking for. C squared, 36. 8 squared is 64. And so that's a grand total of 100. And so I have to take the square root to get 10. Now, not always will we get a nice answer here, but the distance between these 2 points is 10. Let's try the other one. I'm going to do rise over run again. This time we went down and we went across. And I'm looking at this triangle. You could also go to the right and then down. I'm looking at how much did I go up and down? And so I'm looking at the -2 and the 6 because that's the up and down. So if I do -2 minus 6, I get -8. Ultimately, the negative doesn't matter. It would matter with slope, but I could care less. It's just 8 units long. From 0 to 5, we've got 5 units. From 0 to 5, this is 5 minus 0. And the other thing is that this doesn't matter because I'm going to be doing a squared plus b squared. And so now that we've got a squared plus b squared equals c squared, we can write 5 squared plus 8 squared. So that's 25 plus 64. 25 plus 64 is 89. So I have to take the square root to find the actual distance. The square root of 89, I cannot take the square root of. I cannot think of perfect squares that go into it to reduce it, and so it's just going to stay the way it is. Square root of 89. If you've got a calculator and you want to approximate it, you could use the square root of 89, and you could say it's about 9.43. But we've been practicing reducing radicals, and so I want you to deal with it in radical form.